Hello, Rosalind. My name is Keiko Kahana with Paradise Home Inspections. I just wanted to kind of recap what I did today. I checked all your main components. So main components such as your structure. I want to make sure that your structure, your walls, your ceiling, there's no cracking or anything there. I want to make sure that there's no leaking or anything underneath your plumbing. And then I also want to make sure that there's no sparking, no fire hazards with your electrical. So what we'll do, we'll walk around a bit. I'll briefly explain what it is that I checked, and then if I have to call anything out. So currently, we're located in bedroom 1 on the report. Like I said over here, floors, walls, and ceilings. So with the floors, I did call out this. The flooring on this vinyl flooring is a little loose. Also, a really easy fix. All I have to do is pop this off and butt this up against there. The reason why I call this out is you don't want any type of moisture going underneath and then start the bubbling from underneath your the flooring material itself. Another thing that I did call out was actually right along over here. You'll see that it's not all the way up against. So another easy fix, you go ahead and like how they did over here. They did some caulking material. You'll just continue it all the way down over there for the same purpose of no moisture getting underneath. Aside from that, the only other thing I called out was this. Really minor cosmetic damage. It's just workmanship at that point. I think it could look a little bit more prettier than that. Just getting really detailed. Yeah. Other than that, all your electrical outlets work. Cooling system works great. It's nice and cool in here. Open and close your windows. They open and lock properly. No cracking on the walls or on the ceiling. So that's about it for this room. I did check your alignment for your door. Everything does lock properly. Yeah. So we'll walk over into bedroom 2 over here. So same checklist. So what I'll do is I'll just go over any of the things that I called out. Everything else did check out other than I called this out. This is like a little a patched area. Good thing is, so I didn't put it out as a pour patching because it's still solid. They did a good job patching it. They just didn't match the material, so I called it out as more of a cosmetic thing. Yeah. No actual damage to the structure or anything there. And then also the other thing was this door over here. So if you look, this hinge is a little off. These are meant to open up this way. So if you look here, this one currently has, which you can see, one screw, but it's missing the other screw. And then it actually needs to be put into this slot over here. So all you have to do is add a screw, put it in there, push it down, and it should be able to stay and then operate how it's supposed to. Yeah. Closet doors open and close nice and smoothly. This door open and close, lock nice and smoothly as well. Overhead light, all your outlets work. Cooling system, it's nice and cool in here. The other thing located in this bedroom over here would be your sub panel. So I do check behind here. I want to make sure all your wires, there's no tears, there's no frayed wires, no double tapping, no overheating, and all of that checked out perfect. So you don't have any hazards here. As far as a preventative thing that we like to call out, so here this is called Federal Pacific Electric. So that's a Federal Pacific panel basically. So with these panels, they were known in the past to kind of not trip these breakers when they were meant to trip. And this was done over 50% of the time. You can look up this information. And so the only time what we would recommend here would basically be just change up the panel. I'm almost certain the whole building is actually like this. Your grandfather did, so it's totally fine for you to have this. Today we did go ahead and make sure to check all the possible hazards. So currently, no hazards, more of a preventative one and moving forward into the future. Yeah. As we walk outside, I did test your dryer and your washer. Dryer temp is fine. It's about 168 or so. Washer ran a full cycle. If you do look over here, I think Daniel will be able to kind of point his phone right in this back corner over here. Yeah, so you can see that the dryer vent actually doesn't end here. So it actually does end here. What you want to do is put like a little bucket over here to catch any type of like lint or anything, basically so that you're not breathing that kind of stuff within your home. Yeah. I think that thing's like $20, right? Like a Home Depot or something. Yeah. Over here in the bathroom, I'll turn all your waters on, flush the toilet, make sure I check all the pressure. That was one thing I noted on the report was poor pressure, but I've later been told that this is actually just the fixture itself that's meant to save water. So pressure is not an issue within your unit because the pressure in your kitchen worked just fine. I believe it's just your fixture. Keep it that way. If you did want to change it out and get stronger pressure, you just need to change out the fixture. Yeah. Another thing I did note was just some corrosion on top of your, right along over here. Real minor. I think that may be able to be fixed just by like a quick sanding But maybe just to be safe, you might want to just change out that pipe itself. But while you have the plumber over here doing a few things, you can keep him busy with that. Shut-off valves work just fine under there, but this one over here, while being operated, was leaking. So right under here, you'll see like there's a little puddle of water. I also did include a infrared photo so you can see it a little bit more clearly. I'd recommend quarter turn shut-off valve. While the plumber's over here, go ahead and change that out. Yeah. Also on the interior over here, you'll see that similar to what I called out earlier with the caulking, over here would be grouting for the tile. Right over there on the right side, yeah, and kind of along there, you'll see some deterioration with the tile and the grouting itself. So main thing, so over time that will cause the tiling to become loose. You don't want it to become loose and then end up cracking and then your whole thing under there. That's one thing. The other thing, the main thing is that you don't want any water to seep below onto your subfloor or even onto the unit below. Yeah. So as a precaution, I suggest to get that redone. Yeah. Last place in the unit itself, well, aside from your living room area, it's very similar to the rooms: floors, walls, ceilings, electrical outlets. Over here, you do have your sliding windows. I did make sure that all of them do slide. So it's nice that so when you slide this out, it actually acts as like a balcony. So when I come onto balconies, my main concern is these railings. So I shake this thing and make sure it's nice and solid, which it is. So this side there, that side there, and that side there, all solid and properly secured to the floor and the wall. Yeah, you have a beautiful view all over here as well. Yeah, nice. Even for a cloudy day. Over here in the kitchen, my main concern here would be your appliances. So everything actually checked out. GFCI outlets properly work. You get photos of this stovetop nice and red hot. You get photos of the temperature readings in here, freezer and refrigerator, all within range. None of your hinges are loose. The only thing actually that I recommended was another bulb over here. So you can see that if I do click this light, it says high, low, and off. Nothing reacts on this end. I would suggest changing out the bulb. Other than that, the microwave works fine. I did actually put it on a 30-second, and then your ventilation works pretty strong as well. So it's a recirculating type of ventilation up here. No leaking under the sink, shut-off valves, garbage disposal, everything worked perfect. So if you have any further questions, you should have already received the report. Feel free to give me a call. All my contact information is on there. Thank you.